Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, one more got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm not about to let my heart speak. Good morning and welcome everyone and happy Labor Day. Today is Monday, September 2nd. It is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And today I'm doing something special because I'm talking to you, the viewer at home. I want to tell you why to be excited about the launch that is happening on November 1st of this year and how it could benefit you and how you can make money. So, yeah, for those that are familiar with this channel, every week we have a different speaker. It is one of the practitioners that's on the website, and they basically tell you what you could expect if you were to book an appointment with them, how they could maybe help you in your life, how they could guide you, and that sort of thing. This week, it's just going to be me. And like I said, I'm going to tell you guys how this launch is going to happen and how you at home, there's actually two different ways that you can actually make money from this program besides talk to people and improve your health. So I'm going to cover all that. So yeah, let me get started here. So the first thing I want to cover is basically the business model, okay? And how that works is that as a client, as a member of Telehealth Today, a membership costs $50. That's our price point. That $50, there will never be a recurring fee. There's no auto enroll. There's no auto pay. It's a one-time fee and you're done. Okay, so that gives you lifelong access to all the practitioners with different prices, right? We have high-paid ones, more less expensive ones, and we want a competing marketplace so that you can find exactly who can help you and fits in your budget with the price that's available. However, that $50 gets you 3 free appointments. The only restriction, you have to choose 3 different people. The reason for that is we want to encourage you to step out, right? To meet people, to take chances, to learn about your life, to learn about different things that you might not know about, to talk to an expert, right? So they say 90% of life is just showing up, okay? So even if you're hating life, no matter what, you got to do something, just do it, because that's 90% of life right there. It's just putting your head down and say, I'm going to get it done. So that's how the membership works. Okay. Now let's get it right into ways that you can make money. And the first one is by being a practitioner on the website. Now, people have told me I should charge for this. Right now, I'm not. Okay. Right now, you can get in and you can be a practitioner on this website if we approve you for free. Okay. You help the website out by talking to some first-time clients that you've never talked to before for the first time for free, during which we encourage you to sell yourself, to tell them, hey, this is what I can offer you. I'd like to see you again in a few weeks. And this is what I charge. Does that work with you? You know, make the relationship and make the deal, because chances are you could keep this person forever. I mean, that's part of the reason of virtual consultations. You move to a different city, you can keep whoever you've been working with, and you don't have to restart and everything else, especially in things like emotional support and different things where you don't have to readdress that trauma again. That's the idea, is you keep someone forever. So now so as far as being a practitioner, that's how it works. And then when you talk to someone the second time, or when you talk to someone the first time, if they don't have a voucher, if they've already talked to 3 other people, you pick your own price. So it'd be up to you if people book with you. So we try to help market you. We'll put your profile on there. So to anybody at home, to anybody watching this, if you have a hidden talent, if you think you have a hidden talent, if you know more about one particular subject than most other people, give it a try. Put a profile out there. Because chances are somebody is going to be affected by somebody's going to want to hear what you have to say. I mean, that's a fact. If you have knowledge to share with the world, somebody out there wants it, right? Or you wouldn't have it. and that's kind of how it works. So again, so yeah, if you think that you could help someone, however that is, any way possible, just talking to someone virtually, go to telehealthtoday.net, send a message, say, I want to be a practitioner. We'll get you on. We'll help you through the process, and hopefully we'll bring you some clients and you can make some money. Okay. Now here's the second way of making money, and this is what I want to share with all the users out there, because I want you to see how easy this could be, and I want you to picture yourself doing this. So let's say that I go to you as a person and I say, I'm going to give you a free membership to Telehealth Today. Okay. And so what you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to look, we got almost 100 practitioners on there. We will have 100 by November 1st, but we got almost 100 on there. You got your free membership. You can look through all these 100, and it's going to be more. It's going to continue to grow. But you find someone, you say, that person looks like I might have something to talk to him about, this or that. So we encourage you to do that. Get some value out of it, right? Talk to people. Get value. Understand, a lot of it, you get what you give, right? So when you go into these meetings, look, set the expectation, tell them what you want, and they will help you. We have talented, amazing, educated practitioners all over the website in all kinds of different fields. There's bound to be somebody for you, okay? Then, if you like the experience, after I've given you the free membership, you've talked to some people, maybe you've even paid some people, maybe you even got some people on there that don't charge, and that's okay too. However that goes, if you like the experience, rather than advertise, okay, or rather than pay a huge advertising firm money to advertise this platform, I want to give that money to my community. Why should I give it outside of the community to an advertising agency when I can give it to you guys? Okay. So if you've gotten value from the membership that I've given you, all you got to do is tell your friend, and you're going to make 40 bucks. Okay. Each membership is going to come with 2 revenue share codes. Okay. The first, Sapphire and Ruby. The Sapphire one is going to give the person that you referred 2 extra appointments. So instead of getting 3, they're going to get 5. So that's what's in it for them. What's in it for you is when they pay 50 bucks, you're going to make 40. Okay. Now, just to put that into perspective, let's say I go to a college. Let's say I get a sales professional says, I had a good time talking to a few of your practitioners. I can sell this. If you were to sell 500 memberships, you'd make $20,000 just by referring your friends to a service that you liked, that maybe you didn't even pay for because you talked to me and you said, James, I want a membership. 50 bucks is hard for me right now. Give me a membership. In exchange, I'm going to give you feedback. I'm going to rate some of your practitioners with a 5-star if they're great. I'll make it happen. We can work. We can do that. And literally that's all you got to do. The second referral code will discount the membership $20. So instead of them paying 50, they only pay 30, and you would still make $20 on that. Okay. So the revenue share is there. So you can make money with this. We're not advertising it. We're counting on the people to advertise this because this business needs to be dictated or at least guided by our users and our user base and our members and our practitioners to go where it needs to go. So on the business side, we got all these business coaches, we got business resources. We're going to hit up a few colleges. right? And we may give a few memberships away. We may put a waiting list for people that are willing to pay if they're not able to get the free one. But we're going to go to colleges because we feel that a lot of college students are hungry for money. They're pride about money. They care about themselves, and they don't have much, so they need extra resources like this. So I think it's a perfect fit. It's a good way to, and also it's a good way to promote it because they have a lot of contact with other people. On the other side, we have emotional support, right? So these call centers, especially in America, they're based on government funding. So basically, if they help people in emotional support, they put themselves out of business. And that's one of the reasons we're in business, because we want to help people. We're not getting government funded, right? These people you're going to pay them directly for the emotional support. So they have no reason to leave you. They're going to be clients forever, and that's the idea. But besides those two categories, we may have other categories that blow up. This thing may blow up as well. The revenue share program is going to be guaranteed until we hit 1,000 paid users. That's a guarantee. That's going to be in the legal writing. It may last longer. And if you come to me and say, James, I'm killing it. I want you to extend this revenue share program for me because I'm excited about this. I'll do it, right? If you're bringing me people, I will do it, because we need a lot of people. The traffic is going to bring everything, and everything is going to go active on November 1st. There is a website redesign. I'm going to touch on that in a few minutes. But everything's going active on November 1st because the calendar is everything. And I'm still talking with the developer about trying to integrate with Google Calendar. But I'm not going to tell all my practitioners, get your calendar ready. We got, 3 people that just signed up to the website because we advertised and the SEO hit, a few people. No. We're going to get a big bunch, some free memberships, some paid memberships, everything going active November 1st. So they don't have to mess with their calendars until November. And when they do, there should be a pretty decent surge. I mean, I got sales teams. We're going to put ads for sales professionals on places like Upwork, people that want to work off commission. And I'm going to give them that same task that I just gave you guys at home watching. I'm going to say, look, I can give you a membership. You got to use it, get some value out of it. And that now you know what to sell. And there should be no reason why any of that can't happen. Because like I said, we got amazingly talented practitioners that can help you through life, emotional intelligence, whatever you need. So November 1st, save the date. Okay, the website redesign. Let me first say, go to telehealthtoday.net. The contact us works. You can send us a message. So if you're watching this, if you're excited about this, if you want to be a part of this, even if you just want to learn more, send a message or be a practitioner, send a message to the website. We'll get it. And when the redesign happens, we're going to include you over. The website redesign will be done by October 1st, 95% likely. The functionality is going to be very similar. As far as being a practitioner, you'll be able to do anything on your profile yourself. All management will have to do is just approve it. So there's going to be a few functionality differences, but it's mostly going to be eye candy expressing the pricing and the revenue share part of the website in clear, concise marketing ways. So the redesign is mostly for eye candy and to express how the company has decided, rather than pay someone else to advertise, we want to pay you guys, the users, to advertise this platform, because we feel if we keep the money within our community, it's going to build a stronger community, a stronger marketplace, and this thing will just keep growing because, I mean, there's nothing stopping it at the moment. So that is our plan. So I would encourage anyone at home that feels like this is an interesting offer, that feels like, go to telehealthtoday.net. The practitioners are there, so you can see who you'll have an opportunity to speak with. You can also check out this YouTube channel because, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, every Monday we have a different speaker. So if you see a speaker that you might want to talk to on the website, maybe they did a meeting here, and if they did, you have a 1 hour look at them, and you can watch them for an hour just to see if your goals truly align and if they are the person for you. So I recommend that you do that too. So use the old website just to see our practitioners, to get a feel for everything. Send a message to us. And we'll have that conversation, because this thing is going to blow up in November 1st, and then everything it's all going to be internal, and it's going to be dictated by our members. And the strongest members, the people that like this the best, are the ones that are going to make the most money, and they're the ones that are going to essentially create the future for this company, because they're going to bring more members in, and which is going to bring more practitioners in, which people are going to basically basically see where the market is going, right? And that the market is going to be going to our most talented practitioners and our most talented members that encourage other people to join, so they can make money, but also so they can help people, because that's what this website is all about. It's lifelong connections that will help you in your life have better physical, mental health, but wealth as well, because that's a huge part of of health as well. So we want to help you make money. We want to provide resources for you to help you make money. And literally anyone that can do a consultation to make someone's life better is welcome on this website. This website truly is for everyone. No discrimination, no prejudice. If you can help people, you're welcome with us. Matter of fact, I just got a commitment from the owner of a martial arts school here in Santa Ana. He'll be a bit of a high profile, and so if you want to learn a little bit of martial arts, you can book with him, and he can tell you. But yeah, the lawyers, anything. So so that's what's coming. Go to telehealthtoday.net. It's the old website. It will look different, but send us a message. We'll get you started. Practitioner or member, whatever you want. And yeah, I'm going to open this up for questions. I do have some of my practitioners in this room here. If anybody has anything, questions, comments, concerns, this is the time. I'm ready for them. Anybody got anything for me?
I do, James.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
Dimitri.
afternoon, and happy Labor Day, since
Yeah, same to you.
both
Thank
of
you.
us are here in the United States. Out of curiosity, how many paid users does Telehealth Today have right now? You
Well, so
mentioned the goal is.
we're only building a waiting list.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So nothing, we won't take any members until November 1st. Okay.
Oh, I see. And
Yeah, because I don't want 5 members a day, because all you guys that, especially like you, have been with me so long, like 3 years, or I don't want you to have to get your calendar ready on the off chance that one of those 3 people might book you. But if we have 200 or 300 or more people all live on November 1st, then it's a high probability that at least somebody's gonna book with you. And so I can tell you guys, get your calendar ready on November 1st. So that's kind of why we're
okay,
that way.
okay, understood. And the email, you want us all to send an email on the contact us form on the website to make sure the data carries over. Did I
Oh, no, no,
understand?
no, 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 no. We're taking
Oh,
care of you, Dimitri. We're taking
oh,
care of
okay.
all the practitioners. No. I'm saying, if anybody watching this at home,
I see.
anybody watching this at home says, I want to be a practitioner, or says, I want to be a member and maybe make some money, those are the ones that should go to telehealthtoday.net, go to contact us, and just put their email address and their name in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for the questions. Okay, does anyone else have any questions? I do talk fast, especially when I'm on my own. I did that on my last meeting. Oh, and let me also tell you guys, October 28th will also be just me in the meeting because we're going to promote the November 1st. All the meetings in between then will be more practitioners that you can check out. But October 28th, that'll be just me, and that'll be preparing the launch of November 1st. Werner, I see your hands up.
Yeah, maybe more I want to give a comment than a question, but also what Dimitri said. And I mean, to be honest, I knew a little bit what is coming up, so I was already involved in the preparation, but I like it really much for the college students. And it's not only about making money, and it's not only about getting healthier, but it's also what you said now. And I really want to encourage this because I know a lot of young practitioners, they want to start, right? And I really appreciate this platform, and since beginning of this year, we are really growing together as practitioners. So these Monday meetings are amazing, and maybe sometimes there are only 3 or 4 people, but sometimes there are also more people, and we are really growing as a community, and we will grow more. We will have a lot of people in the Monday meetings, and we really can support those who are young, right? And maybe want to test their programs and their work as a practitioner. We had young, ambitious guys already here. You can see them on the YouTube channel, and some maybe do the first international work as practitioners. They maybe worked in their community, work maybe behind the walls, behind the scenes, but now they can go public, right? And I really want to encourage you because we support you, and we are here. Not only James and the leadership of the telehealth today, but every practitioner, we really help each other and try to support you. So if you want to be a practitioner, if you always wanted to be a practitioner, I also want to support it. Come and join us because I really like this community.
Thank you so much. That was really those are really kind words. And let me touch on that too, because yeah, that's exactly the idea. Like, I do volunteer work doing emotional support for call centers, okay? And I happen to know that a lot of the volunteers that some of these call centers have are people studying to be a psychologist or a therapist, and they're just not out of school yet. And actually some of the volunteer work they do is required as part of their, right? They have to have a certain amount of hours before they can get the certain credential. Well, so yeah, so rather than, answering calls on the line, basically counseling people but not getting paid and not being able to follow up with them to see if you've impacted their life or how to help them, and then jumping into a therapist session once they get their degree, there's the middle ground that while they're going on that path, open up for emotional support, right? As long as you're not claiming to have a license, you can provide that service. You can help people with care, empathy, just like you do on the call centers. And you can do it for free if you want, or you can set your own price point up, maybe less than you would charge once you get that license, but it'll get an opportunity to get your feet wet, to get out there so that the transition, once you get the license, isn't so great. And that's the same with business too, because let's say you're in college for a certain, you're studying to be maybe a math teacher, right? So you don't necessarily have to have finished the schooling before you can help someone, right? The schooling just may be able to help someone higher up or someone with a more technical problem, but you got to start somewhere. And yeah, why not start working for yourself on your own schedule, making whatever you want to make? So yeah, that is the opportunity that was very well expressed, Werner, and I hope I brought clarity to it as well. Thank you for the question. Does anyone else have any questions or anything for me? Okay. Well, like I said, I know I talk fast, especially when I'm on my own here. I listen to the radio and I like when these guys talk fast because it just keeps me keeps me there. But I hope I feel that I must have provided some good clarity because I don't have more questions and people have a pretty good idea of what to expect. So yeah, keep checking telehealthtoday.net. Come October, you're going to see it look different. everything that I just talked about is going to be expressed on the new website. So it'll all be there in writing, including the legal, anything you want to know. Send a message if you want to talk, and share yourself with the world. I said this on a podcast, and I'm gonna say it again because I think it really fits. She asked me this question, and I brought in a comment from Bruce Lee, but it really does apply to this business, in my opinion. And that quote, probably my favorite quote ever. And what Bruce, and he's talking about martial arts when he says this, but I'm not. He says, when you find something of interest, study it tremendously. Take what you like, leave what you don't, and add what is uniquely your own. Okay. And the reason I love that is because that's saying you are free to like and love whatever you want. You are also free to not like or not love anything that you want. But what I love about it the most is it's saying add what is uniquely your own. Because if you don't, not only are you giving yourself a disservice, but you're giving other people a disservice. They say your ideal client, especially in emotional intelligence, is going through right now what you went through at your lowest point in your life, right? So don't rip that person off from having you. Make sure you add yourself into whatever you do, because even if you don't think it's affecting anybody or it's not necessary, you think nobody cares, somebody does. You are important. You matter. That's what this company's about, and that's what we want to make everybody feel. So I'm going to end it with that. Thank you all for being here. Happy Labor Day once again, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.